use parasitic wasps. Why they're parasitic? Because they're developing on other insects, so they are eating in other insects. No, these funny wasps do not eat other insects, but their larvae are eating in other insects, so they're developing inside in other insects. That's why they're called parasitic or parasitoids. And who are these very strange insects? They're parasitoids, as I said, of a superfamily Ichneumonidea, probably the genus Megarhyssa, from the family Ichneumonidea of the order Hymenoptera. And they're very specialized because they're developing somewhere in a hidden place, and more precisely under the bark of trees. Their larva is living over 1 year inside the wood under the bark of trees, and these so-called adults or mature insects were just hatching under the bark and searching for their new host to lay egg inside the host. So that's why they're very special. They're searching for the host, and their larva is developing in the body of another host, which is hidden under the bark of tree. And why they do need this very long tail? Yes, they need this tail, which is called ovipositor. Ovipositor is important for penetrating the wood and the bark, which is very hard. That's why they're penetrating wood and searching for larvae of host, which is actually horned tails. Larva, which is big one, white colored, growing somewhere under the bark. And this very funny insect parasitoid making like a penetration of the very strong bark and wood by this ovipositor like a needle, and putting inside the host their eggs. And instead the host, horntail, very special insect, the larva of parasitoid will be developing on this very special food resource under the bark of tree during the 1 year, and only on next year, somewhere in the spring or summer of the next year, the larva will be hatching again under the bark. That's why usually the life cycle of these insects are not visible, because life cycle is hidden. The larva is developing in the body of a host, and the host is living under the bark of tree in a dead wood. I collected on the bark of a nearly dead birch tree near my house, and they were just searching for the host carefully, and I was careful to collect it just for education. I don't need it actually for my collection, but I needed to show it, because all insects very fastly flying, very fastly running and crawling, and usually they are invisible for another students, for another children, and really also adults as well. But if I can show these strange, unique insects for students, maybe someone will be surprised, will not be afraid these insects, because they are not dangerous at all. They have this very strong tail, but this tail is not dangerous. These insects, they are not stinging at all. They cannot sting because this tail, this ovipositor, is pretty strong. Actually very soft, by the way. Strong to penetrate step by step the wood, but not strong enough to sting in the skin of human or animals. So they're really helpless. So it's easy to take them by fingers, put in a jar to enjoy just their flight. They're buzzing as well, because they can buzz a little like a honeybee. When you are taking, they're trying to escape and buzzing. So that's why they're very special, really unique. So ovipositor is so long, as you can recognize, longer than the body size. A little bit about 1.5 times longer than the body of these insects. And I also collected some males because these are two females and males are totally different. I already showed them in another video and can show you also a little bit later. But this video is devoted to this very funny, fantastic, awesome, gorgeous, brilliant parasitoids, parasitic wasps of a family Ichneumonidae Megarhyssa. Megarhyssa, the genus name of this species, I guess so. I will check it on from my identification with the help of my colleagues and will write correct identification under this video. And you don't forget to write your comments under this video, which country you are watching in this video, or during translation time or after, because it will be deposited on YouTube. Where you can watch it from any country of the world. And so if you can find, or if you can see some insects sitting on the dead wood and trying to penetrate the wood like a needle with help of this tail, which is named ovipositor, well, you will not be surprised and you will not be afraid, because these are very interesting insects with really unique, fantastic biology. So if you like this video, write your comments, ask your questions, press like and share this video. And of course, you can visit my Patreon page to make donation to support this video and support my channel, because I do this video from Ukraine. And sorry about this, today is the 82nd day of the war in Ukraine. That's life, that's very difficult. Thank you for watching. See you soon on my channel. Best greetings from Ukraine. Good luck and see you soon. And welcome to my channel, welcome to Patreon.